Baby, you are not ready for this tea because it is boiling hot. So guess what just hit the streets? Beyoncé is allegedly losing it after a shocking court decision gave Jay-Z's rumored secret love child, 31-year-old Rymir Satterthwaite, the green light for a paternity test. And honey, this has been brewing for over a decade. This isn't just some random rumor. Rymir has been saying for years that Jay-Z is his dad, and not just based on vibes, okay? His late mother, rest her soul, reportedly told him that she and Jay-Z were intimate when she was just 15, and Jay-Z was 22. Now pause right there. Do the math. Yeah, that alone has sent the internet into a frenzy because that's not just messy, that's potentially criminal. And just a few months ago, Jay-Z was hit with some similar serious accusations. So this whole situation, it's giving full-blown disaster.
Don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? Why are you? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with.
Jay-Z impregnated a 15-year-old. It would be over.
You talk to him personally? That's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered him money. At first, he offered him bread, like, and everything, but his aunt didn't, like, approve of it. She said, no, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of that was going on. The lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that, I mean. But Young Boy's so thorough, though, he just want a dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do none of that.
For years, Rymir has been fighting for the truth, but instead of getting answers, he's allegedly been met with threats, silence, and even attempts to silence him permanently. According to him, Jay-Z has done everything possible to stop this from coming out. But guess what? The court has finally granted Rymir's request to proceed with the lawsuit. Yep, it's official. Jay-Z has to respond to this paternity suit by July 18th. This is not a drill. And if you thought the public was chill about it, oh baby, no. The streets are buzzing and celebs are pouring gasoline on the fire.
Jay-Z is in 2010. A court in Pennsylvania then orders genetic testing for Jay-Z, Rymir, and the high school boyfriend that was on the birth certificate. And what do you know? It comes out that the high school boyfriend, Robert, was not Rymir's father. Jay-Z, however, never responds to the court documents until the case gets dismissed. In 2012, Rymir then goes ahead and sues Jay-Z, this time in the state of New Jersey. Jay's lawyers fight back, saying that the court has no jurisdiction over Jay-Z because Jay-Z has no business ties, no homes to the state of New Jersey. A judge dismisses the case. Rymir's lawyers quickly appeal, and they bring back tax documents as well as deed documents that show a Sean Carter from New Jersey who does have ties to New Jersey. Jay's attorney tells the court that she initially misspoke when she said that he had no ties to the state of New Jersey because she truly did believe that he only lived in New York City. However, they fight back and say, well, there's no proof that the Sean Carter in those tax documents is actually Jay-Z. So crazy to say, but that works, and they dismiss the case again. Now the NAACP and the ACLU are fighting on Rymir's behalf. Rymir then sues Jay-Z again in 2014, and it is dismissed again on the same basis that they can't prove that the Sean Carter in those documents is Jay-Z. Now Rymir is taking this to the New Jersey Supreme Court, and he's asking that all documents be unsealed all the way back to 2012. And he's asking Jay-Z to just take the test. In 2016, right before her death, his mother Wanda actually made a public statement saying that she supports Rymir and that Jay-Z was actually his father. Rymir has claimed time and time again that he's not looking for anything except validation and the truth.
None other than Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent jumped into the mix, y'all. 50 posted about it, calling Jay-Z out, and Nicki didn't hesitate to hit that retweet button. Then she added her own little spicy caption. Is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know. To God be the glory. Girl, you know what you're doing. The shade is thick. Now let's talk about history. 50 Cent and Jay-Z, they've been at it for ages. It's always been a rap rivalry. Who's got better bars, more hits, more power. But 50 just loves to stir the pot. So honestly, no surprise there. Nicki, though, that beef runs a little deeper.
The new lawsuit coming with Jay, the part with Jay. I go, oh shoot, like
to us,
that had to be there.
We getting tighter, you know what I'm saying? And united we stand, and ain't nothing else.
Black excellence, they're sitting there like, yeah. It's the billionaire brunch.
Oh,
Like,
I hate you, man.
unaware of anything going on here. This is the one time I'm gonna be with you this year. Yeah.
Nicki was once under Jay-Z's Rock Nation, and rumor has it, he took her for a financial ride she's still not over, like not just a couple stacks. We're talking serious money, millions. Apparently, she's still holding that grudge.
To this day!
Nicki even tweeted recently, and listen to this because it's wild. "I'm going to use some of the money Jay-Z owes me to send my barbs to college. We've calculated about $100 to $200 million so far. Jay-Z, call me to settle up this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though? Let's get it, ninja." Whew, petty and powerful. That's a combo, but it doesn't stop there. Hype Plus contributor Choke No Joke reposted 50 Shade with his own commentary, and it was brutal. He said this is checkmate for Jay-Z and that your goose is cooked. He even said this might be the end of Rock Nation. People are even jokingly quoting Maury now like, "You are the father," and then saying Happy Father's Day like it's a full-on roast. And here's where it gets even crazier, because according to insiders, Beyoncé is not taking this lightly at all. Word is, she's devastated. She's been keeping quiet for years. But now, with Rye winning the court case and getting that paternity test lined up, Queen Bey is reportedly in full meltdown mode. And we're not just talking tears. She's allegedly pushing back the release of her long-awaited tell-all book to deal with all this.
Different places. Hey, you my kid. I got so much money. I don't give a you my kid or not.
You get some sperm. You get some sperm. You get some
sperm. You know what I'm saying? If you are my kid, mom, you my kid. Even if I want to be around you, don't want to see you, don't want to. If I want the world to know.
Jay-Z impregnated a 15-year-old.
But Vlad, think about this.
Yo, it would be over.
But you already got some.
No more Super Bowl.
But you already won.
You already won. But look, Diddy already won, and look where he's at right now.
So what do you think? Like, but that's statute of limitations, and that wouldn't even work.
Apparently, Beyoncé has been working on this memoir for over 10 years, quietly documenting everything. Her marriage, the infidelity rumors, that infamous elevator showdown with Solange, yes, that one, and now this alleged love child scandal. Sources say she's finally ready to speak, like for real, set the record straight once and for all. And if what insiders are saying is true, she's about to expose everything. In the words of Cat Williams, all the lies will be exposed in this season. It started with Diddy, now Jay-Z's in the crosshairs. Beyoncé allegedly is putting on her life jacket, getting ready to jump off the ship before it sinks. Because this marriage might not survive this storm, and people on the internet, they have a lot to say. One user wrote, "Rye's mother was underage when Jay-Z got her pregnant. He won't do the paternity test because he already knows that's his son." Another added, "Wow, he really tried to set that boy up. If she had him at 15, Jay-Z would have been 24 messing with a 14-year-old. That's disgusting." But then there's a flip side. Some folks are defending Jay-Z, saying, what's the point of this? Just because he's wealthy and has a happy family? Now people want to force a fake son on him? This is sad. So it's a full-on divide. The internet is split. Team Rye, Team Jay-Z, and everyone in between. People are already calling this a domino effect. First Diddy, now Jay-Z. Who's next? This scandal is spiraling fast, and there's no slowing it down. Online, the reactions keep coming. Someone commented, "Jay-Z avoided that DNA test for years. He knows why." Another wrote, "Poor Beyoncé. She's stuck cleaning up his mess again while he hides in the shadows." So now the world waits. Will Jay-Z take the test? Will the results be made public? And what happens if Rye really is his son? Because if he is, the ripple effect will be felt for years. And here's the kicker. People are already saying, Rye doesn't even need Jay-Z anymore. He's already made his point. But imagine growing up your whole life being told your father didn't want you, fighting for the truth for over a decade, and finally getting a chance to prove you weren't crazy, that you were right all along. This isn't just drama, it's decades of pain. And now the spotlight's on Jay-Z to answer for it. So what do you think? Is Rye really his son? Is Beyoncé about to call it quits? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and buckle up. Because if you thought this tea was hot, just wait till the results come out. The truth is coming, and it might just tear everything apart.